Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to VL Moore Field and Lady Dog Softball here on the Lanier County Network. Keith Newbert along with Jeremy Lewis. Lady Dogs facing Wilcox County. Ball one from Anniston Gano. Senior night here, and I think Jeremy had that playing for you pre-game.
I did. I went up there to Brian and said, okay, so I got a microphone up here in front of the speaker to pick everything you say up, so be careful what you say. No, I didn't really say that, but I did tell him I had the microphone up there.
Ball two up and away. This game has really, really big Region 2A implications. Lady Dogs wins this game, and they are Region 2A champions. Swing and a miss. Should they lose, Wilcox had cut their lead in half, and Wilcox is 2 games back right now. Lady Dogs defeated them up in Rochelle 3-2. Lady Dogs could win out and still win the region. Swing and a miss, strike two. Should they lose this game this afternoon. Hopefully that will not be the case. Hopefully they'll knock off Wilcox here today and claim that region championship. First one since 2016, be the second one for the seniors. Pitch up high, ball 3-0. Anniston might have a little bit of adrenaline going here on senior night. And what's her last regular season game here at VL Moore Field? Swing and a miss, strike three for out number one. Sure, Anniston will have some playoff games here, I would hope. Lady Dogs right now in the top of the power rankings.
So did you make it to the Pearson game, Keith?
Pearson
was on Tuesday?
No.
Monday, I mean?
No, I did not. I was here. Ground ball out to short. Steffi Gano up with it over the first to Ramsey James in time for out number two.
Speaking of here, the game that just got, is it over?
Yes. Middle school Lady Dogs just took on Wilcox County in round 2 of the South Georgia Athletic Conference playoffs. Knocked off Wilcox 2-0 down there. A great pitching performance by Jaden Benefield. A couple of timely hits, scored some runs. Jaden had a triple in that game. So, Jeremy, the middle school Lady Dogs will play for their conference championship Saturday. Time will be announced later. And
this Saturday?
That's right, and we'll find out the opponent.
And where at?
Well, it's going to depend on who the opponent is. Berrien County beats Hawkinsville. Pitch call, strike two. If Berrien beats Hawkinsville tomorrow afternoon, the game will be here Saturday, and we're hoping around 10 a.m. If Hawkinsville defeats Berrien, the game will be up in Hawkinsville. Pitch down and in and hit her. Not what Gano wanted to do there with 2 strikes and 2 outs. I'm noticing, Jeremy, I didn't go up to Wilcox. We couldn't make that game, but noticing Wilcox has a new coaching staff.
I actually don't remember last year's coaching staff, so.
Well, they may just switch. May have just switched places, but the third base coach is new.
Do you know their names and everything?
I don't know their names. I just know that ain't the same guy that's been coaching them for the last 5 years, because I've seen most every game. Ball down low. One and a cleanup hitter for the Lady Patriots. It seems like we have done nothing but played Wilcox County and everything. Pitch up and away, ball 2-2-0. We was up there Friday night in Rochelle for football, and we played them in middle school softball this afternoon, and now played them in varsity softball. Ball outside, says Mr. Keith Wilkerson, up home plate umpire.
Is that cheering coming from the dugout?
It's coming from the Wilcox County dugout. 3-0 pitch. Call. Strike on the inner half. 3-1. All the middle school girls making their way down to the field to watch some of their siblings and some of their friends and cheering on the older girls. Pitch foul back. Saw Coach Rob Brunell and Coach Claire Nash down watching the middle school girls earlier this afternoon. Their game got underway a little bit before 4:30. They played just a tick over an hour and won that ball game 2-0.
Mallory, there's a chair right here.
3-2 pitch now. Lined into center field. Watson back. It's over her head up against the fence. She gets it in. Going to be a play at the plate. Throw to the plate, not in time. And Wilcox takes a 1-0 lead here early in the top half of the first. Don't know if Elle misjudged that ball or not. She looked like she sit on it, and then decided to break back, and it got over her head for a stand-up double. And the Lady Patriots lead it 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one. Don't believe one run will win the ball game. Maybe a one-run game, but I don't think it'll be 1-0.
They're standing in front of the camera.
Mallory, you're in front of the camera.
They're not listening to you.
No, they can't hear me. Ball up 1-1. So while Miss April takes pictures, I guess we'll just tell you what's happening. Foul back this way, off of the shade.
I'll let you yell at him. I ain't going to.
Mallory. One ball, 2 strikes now. Ball through Cassidy Newsom's legs to the screen. Got under her glove and went all the way to the backstop. Runner advances to third now. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Hot afternoon, muggy afternoon.
It is very hot.
Very humid.
Very hot. Actually, it's not too bad now. It was hotter earlier.
Shadow on the infield. There's a ball inside. Full count now.
While I was out here setting up all this stuff, the first thing I put up was the canopy to block the sun.
Swing and a miss. strike three. That'll end the top of the first, but not before Wilcox County picks up a run on a hit. And we'll go to the bottom of the second, 1-0.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back to Lady Dawgs softball here on the Lanier County Network. We're going to the bottom half of the first. Steffi Gano is going to lead it off for the Lady Dawgs. They find themselves down 1-0 here early. And what would be a very big Region 2A win for the Lady Dawgs, should they be able to come back, and feel like they will be able to. Pitch, call for a ball outside. Trying to find that outside corner. 1-0 pitch. Gets by the catcher, away from the catcher. 2-0.
So the last game that we had here, it was so hot, the visitor side over there was in the sun. So they were sitting over here on the home side with the others.
That's right.
Because
there's not enough room for them tonight.
There's shade over here.
Not enough room for them tonight. They're going to have to tough it out over there till it gets dark. Foul ball back our way and up against the screen. 2-1. See if I can find some scores as we go along here this afternoon from around the region. Two ball, one strike to Gano. Pitch fouled off over the dugout and out of play.
One the other time, the last game went over that fence into the churchyard. Were you here when that happened?
Yep. Ball inside, 3-2. Lady Dawgs wearing all white uniforms this afternoon. Middle school done the same, all white today. Haven't.
That would help with the sun.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing them wear the all whites. Jeremy, I may have missed something, but. Pitch to Gano, lined out towards short. Short comes up with it over first in time. 4 out, number 1. Didn't get on, but got a good at bat there from Gano. She worked a full count. L. Watson up to bat. Pitched her up high, ball 1. L, another one of those seniors. L's been swinging the bat pretty well here lately. Call strike, 1-1. That run by Wilcox in the first inning broke a streak of 4 games where the Lady Dawgs had not allowed a run. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Lady Dawgs swept Irwin without allowing a run, 20-0, 15-0. Defeated Eccles 9-0, and then Monday defeated Atco 13-0. So first run in a while scored off of Lanier County. There's a ball down low, 2-2.
You know, Keith, it seems like I forgot something, but I don't know what it is. Everything's working, so I don't know.
Pitch down low, another full count, 3-2. I'd like to get an update from Rockmore Field. If the middle school football team is hosting playoffs today. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 2. But middle school football hosting Turner County over at Rockmore Field this afternoon.
I forgot about that.
Aniston Gano going to stand in. Aniston had a great career here for the Lady Dogs over the last 4 seasons.
Who is that?
She hits a hard ground ball, base hit out into right field. First hit of the afternoon for Lanier County. Throw comes back into second base. And I'm betting that another senior is going to run for her, Miss Daisy Jones. Daisy's going to come in and run for Aniston. I'm going to take the headset off a second, see if I can find out a middle school football score. Y'all know who's winning the football game? What quarter it's in or anything?
Keith, tell her not to stand in front of the camera.
It's halftime over at Rockmore Stadium. Pitch to Sammy's call strike. Bulldogs leading Turner 8-0. Be a big win, playoff win. I don't remember if we've ever won a playoff football game. So pop fly out into short right field. Second baseman goes back, makes the catch. Out number 3, and we'll go to the top of the second. Wilcox 1, Lady Dogs 0.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
All right, back here for second inning action. Lady Dogs trailing 1-0 to Wilcox. Wanting to keep them off the scoreboard here in the second. Line drive foul off to the left.
Nancy, I got an extra chair sitting there nobody's using.
Jeremy can't get nobody to take that chair. He's offered it to my daughter, my wife. Well, none of them sit in his chair.
Well, it was meant for you, and you will come walking up here with your own. So.
Yeah, I brought my own.
What is it? 1-1?
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball down low, 2-1. Foul ball back towards some vehicles back there and out of play. Back towards Jeremy's car, roll right behind it.
It was a good 15 foot away.
2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Leadoff batter here for Wilcox in the bottom of the second inning, top of the second inning. We're at home today. Ground ball back to Gano. She'll step and throw to James at first for out number 1. A lot of sports action going on this week, and a lot of sports action just this afternoon here in Lanier County. Several people here. I know there's probably a lot of folks up watching the boys play football. Had a big crowd down at the middle school game, as there's a swing and a miss for strike 1 on the second batter here in the top of the second. Ball a little high, 1-1. I know we were happy to get that game over with as quickly as we did to be able to come down and get to the start of this Lady Dawgs varsity game. Ball up high, 2-1. Umpires, they don't call the belt high pitch no more now, or they don't in softball anyway. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Ball up high, another full count. And several of those so far early here in this ball game from both sides. Just noticing something, Jeremy, that's unusual. Look out across the infield. Usually infielders wear face masks. Only our second baseman has on a face mask. Pitch swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 2.
Well, maybe they forgot about them. They're like at home or in the car.
No, they just don't wear them. Mind it. Ramsey James over at first doesn't have one. Second baseman Reagan Newsom, the only one with one. Pitch up high for a ball. Steffi Gano out at short. She didn't wear one. Sammy Siska down at third. She wears a mouthpiece but not a face mask.
Now, it seems like last year in Columbus, I remember more of them having the face masks.
Yeah, it just seems that way. But pitch right down the middle, call strike 1, 1-1. Of course, you don't usually see outfielders wear them, but infielders typically wear those things. And those balls get up to you in a hurry. Ball inside, 2-1. Throw back over Gano's head. Fortunately, nobody on base. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Strike 3. At the end, the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Lady Dawgs trail 1-0.
Oh, there's a good drive. There's a good drive. Is it going to drop?
It's down.
It's down in the sphere.
All right, welcome back here to the bottom of the second. Lady Dawgs looking to find some runs here. Get that run back they gave up in the top of the first. Ramsey James going to hit a bloop out towards second. Second baseman ending up with it for out number 1.
That was quick.
Sure was, and second baseman's already caught 2 balls here. And I know you wasn't down at the middle school game, but the second baseman for Wilcox had to have called about 6 pop flies in the first 3 or 4 innings. Ball up high to Cassidy Newsom, another one of those 4 seniors. Cassidy, I believe, a 3-year starter. She's caught the past 2 years, played some shortstop. Played some third, I believe, her sophomore year. She's ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Need a base runner. Pitch fouled off the catcher, and umpire's going to go out and hand the pitcher a ball. Give the catcher some time to think about herself. So it'll be 2 balls, 1 strike on Cassidy Newsom. 2 balls, 1 strike on Cassidy Newsom. Jeremy doing replays or something. Foul back, and the catcher couldn't hang on to it. And it has to go over the catcher's head anyway, or it's just a foul tip. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, blooper out in front of the mound. Pitcher makes a dive and catch for out number 2. I think Wilcox come into this game with I believe a 13-5 record. Lady Dawgs come in here 17-1. Lady Dawgs defeated Wilcox up in Rochelle 3-2 earlier in the year. There's a foul ball back up against the fence from Reagan Newsom. That 3-2 ball game was a very good game up in Wilcox. And then Telfair knocked off Wilcox later to give Lady Dawgs a 2-game cushion in the region. There's another pop-up out to second. Second baseman makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. So after 2, Lady Dawgs trail 1-0.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, back here for the top of the third. Aniston Gano ready to throw her first pitch here in the inning. It's up high, ball 1. Left-handed batter.
Oh, I see Miss Ivy walking up the bleachers over there.
Yep. Ground ball out to short. Steffi Gano up with it over to first in time for out number 1. Lady Dogs played good defense here so far this afternoon on the infield. Foul ball. Ball hit the batter in the batter's box. Bye. Ball 1-1. Foul ball back against the screen. 1-2.
Keith, did you watch any of the Pearson game Monday?
No, I didn't get a chance to. I got done with the middle school. Middle school played, and when they got done, I got out of here, and when I got home, I was going to turn it on. It was already over. Another foul ball. Back towards the cooking shed back there. Hope those guys got out of the way.
Well, there ain't nobody standing back there.
They ain't.
Nope.
Sam Shaw and Jonathan Livingston was back there cooking hot dogs earlier.
Well, the lid's up on the grill, and there ain't nobody standing there.
Pitch inside, 2-2.
So that score Monday was 13-0.
Right.
And after that win, it also made them 13-0 for the region.
That's right. 13 is a lucky number. Foul back again. Lands behind the concession stand. Of course, it's homecoming week here in Lanier County. Bulldog football face Atkinson County Friday night, the homecoming game. Homecoming parade tomorrow afternoon, going through the streets of downtown Lakeland. Pitch up high, ball 3 gets all the way back to the screen. Ground ball over towards the on deck circle. Another full count. Call, strike 3 on the inside corner. Two away now, nobody on. Lady Dogs have played several of these low-scoring ball games. Only lost one of them. Lost to Tiff County 1-0 way back in September. In August, I think it was, Jeremy.
I'm not sure. I can look at the schedule.
I think it was in August back in the watermelon turn. There's a pop fly out into short left field. Braylon Burkhalter in makes the catch for out number 3. And I believe Braylon will be leading off or close to it in the bottom of the 3rd. Lady Dogs need a run. They trail 1-0. All right, we back here for the bottom of the third. Jenna Shaw going to lead it off for the Lady Dogs. Lady Dogs need a run to tie this thing. Jeremy wants 2 and go ahead.
Well, 5. Let's just take 5. That's good.
That'll work too. Ball 1 up and away. Jenna's came up with some timely hits this year. Way back in game number 1, she had the walk-off hit here against Telfair County, and the Lady Dogs have rolled through the region to this point. Popped the foul back going towards Jeremy's car, and it hit something and missed it by a smidge.
Whatever.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball up, 3-1. The umpire said she swung 3-2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Umpire said she went around, checked her down at first. Ball outside, full count. Man, these pitchers have had a lot of full counts. We're only in the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down here in the bottom of the 3rd for Braylon Burkhardt. Braylon, a freshman. Braylon also come up with some big hits for the Lady Dogs this year. She'll surprise you. She's one-hopped the fence several times out near the scoreboard. They played her to pull and left. She hits a ground ball back to the pitcher. Steps and throws for out number 2. And bring us back to the top of the order in Steffi Gano.
So did you watch the Georgia game Saturday?
I sure did. Ball outside, 1-0.
So what's your thoughts on that? It looked like they were going to lose to start with. Once that, because they were behind in the score.
Yeah. They come back, played a better second half than they did in the first half. If they'd played the first half like they did the second half, they probably would have won by a couple of scores. Call strike, 1-1. Scoreboard got a little bit ahead of herself. They put the ball up. About had me say, whoa, wait a minute.
Well, I got Game Changer back here, but it's behind a little bit.
Pitch up and away again, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Ball 3, 3-2, another full count.
This pitcher needs to do a few more balls and not so many strikes.
Yeah, on our, she would help us out, wouldn't she? Swing and a miss, strike 3. We'll go to the top of the 4th. Wilcox 1, Lady Dogs nothing.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
Back for the top of the fourth. There's a line drive single out into center field. Wilcox has their leadoff batter on to start the fourth inning. Nope, I hit the mic. I didn't mean to do that. Call strike. 0-1. Probably got a minute here. Want to give our condolences to the family of Mr. Harold Simpson. Harold passed away last night. We hated to hear about that. He was a longtime county commissioner in Lanier County and instrumental in a lot of the work that's been done out here at this ballpark and getting things approved to be done, and always appreciated Mr. Harold and certainly hated to hear about his passing and give our thoughts to his family. No balls, 2 strikes to the number 2 hitter here. Ground ball to short. Gano to second for 1 on the first, not in time. Ball gets away. Runner's gonna scramble down to second. One down here, but a big runner out there at second base. Runs are very, very scarce in this rivalry. Corners in for Lanier County, expecting a bunt, I guess. And she does. Going to go foul at third.
Did they list Coach Ray as one of the coaches tonight?
No, Coach Claire Nash is back. Bunt out in front of the plate. Siska up with it over to first in time. Route number 2, but runner down at third, and then the ball trickles out in the middle of the infield for some reason. Ball a little high, I guess. There again, they don't call the belt high pitch.
I would not be able to throw like that anyway. That underhand fast pitch like that, that would not work for me.
Line drive out into center. A.O. Watson camps under it, makes the catch. 4 out, number 3. So we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Lady Dogs still trail it 1-0. Wilcox got that run way back in the first.
Oh, and there's a good drive. There's a good drive. Is it going to drop?
It's down.
It's down in the sphere.
All right, we back here for the bottom half of the fourth inning. L. Watson going to lead it off. Lady Dogs need to get a run to tie, get two to take the lead. Pitcher's duel here. Wilcox, like I said earlier, scored one run way back in the top of the first and been nothing but zeros ever since. I believe our Lady Dogs have one base hit by Aniston Gano, and she hit a rocket out into right center field on the ground. Call strike to L, 0-1. Blooper foul off the screen over to the right. L's down 0-2. Like to see L get on base here. Always easier to score when you get that lead runner on in the first in the top of the inning, or in the first batter of the inning on. I'll get that out in a minute. Swing and a miss. Swung at a high fastball, maybe a rise ball. Strike three. That'll bring Gano to the plate. Like I say, she hit a hard ground ball past the second baseman. And if memory serves me correctly, that's the only Lady Dog to reach in the ball game. Pitch up and away, ball one. And they certainly don't want to give her nothing out over the plate that she can extend on. She'll tie this game up in a split second. Ball inside, 2-0. Pitch swung on and popped up out towards short. Shortstop drifts back, left fielder in. Shortstop will make the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up Sammy Siska. Ball up high, 1-0. Sammy, another one of those batters that wears a batting glove on the top hand without one on the bottom hand. A lot of batters wear one on the bottom hand but not the top. It's traditional, but ball down low, 2-0. Ball up, 3-0. ball four, and Samuel draw a 2-out walk for Ramsey James. Ramsey with a pair of run-scoring doubles last time we were here. And also hit a home run, I believe, last week in one of those ball games. So we'll have time called. Catcher going to go out and talk to the pitcher. Other games in the region today, Irwin County's up in Turner County. No scores so far there hadn't been announced, but one of those teams have to win.
Obviously.
Turner has no wins on the year. Irwin has one, I think. Atkinson County is up in Wheeler County this afternoon. No score there yet. Swing and a miss, strike one. Pitch was a pretty good pitch, but I always go up, your batter ahead of you just had 4 straight balls, and then I guess you can look at it one way or the other. Either they're struggling to throw a strike, you need to make them throw one, or they're going to groove you one. Ground ball out to short. High chop off the shortstop. And everybody be safe. Ball thrown in the right field. And Cisco race over to third. We'll have runners at the corners now with 2 outs and Cassidy Newsom, the batter. Big at bat here for the senior in one of her last at bats during the regular season here at home. That ball was chopping, and it took a high hop, and the shortstop couldn't handle it. Swing and a miss. Strike one. First and third with 2 outs. Be interesting to see if Siska is running. First baseman way in. Pop foul back. Just behind Jeremy, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Got runners at the corners. Might see James take off here on the pitch. Ground ball down to third. Third baseman picks it up. It's a fair ball. And that'll tie the ball game. No, they're going to call it a foul ball. That ball was on the chalk when she picked it up. Wow. I don't know about that one, Jeremy. I thought that tied the ball game. I thought she just didn't make a throw. She picked that ball up fair. Count still 0-2. Ball down low, and James will take second. Oh, throw about got over the catch, over the pitcher's head.
That would have been good, actually, because third base could have come in.
Well, maybe, but she had already turned around and headed back towards third. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Coach Rob Brunel wants time. He wants to talk to Newsom. Umpire's going to take a minute to brush off the home plate.
It's still hot out here, but it's not as bad as it was. The sun is down over behind that tree over there, so.
Ball inside, 2-2. Ball outside, another full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Ground ball about where that umpire's standing real hard would be nice. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we'll go to the 5th inning. Lady Dogs trail it 1-0.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back to VL Moore Field and the top half of the 5th inning. Lady Dogs still find themselves down 1-0. Had a few opportunities, or had an opportunity there. Wasn't able to put a run on the board. I thought we had a fair ball there. Umpire thought different. Aniston Gano back in the circle again. Pitch grounded out to third. And the runner will beat it out. I think we're going to have a foul ball called. Ball hit the bat twice. Thought that might have been the situation. Batter hit the ball, and then the bat hit the ball again. Results in a foul ball. So no balls, 1 strike. Pop up towards the first base dugout, and James couldn't quite get to it. Got up against the fence. Maybe didn't have quite enough room down there to corral it. Foul back right at us.
Right into the center of the camera there. Had the fence not been there, that's what it would have.
Foul tipped off of Newsom's glove. Stay 0-2. Blowing nets. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to third. Siska up with it. Over to first. Too high. Ball backed up by Jenna Shaw, and runner will be unable to advance. So she'll reach on an error to start the top of the 5th. Well, we got a second. Want to let everybody know middle school Bulldog football is winning with just about 2 minutes to go, I think they said earlier. 22-6 over Turner County. I think that might be the first playoff win in Bulldog football history at any level. Pitch bunted out in front of the plate. Going to be foul. 0-1. I could be wrong on that, but I don't ever remember in 22 years of football, Lanier County in any class, any age division winning a playoff game at the school level. At the recreation level, we've had some success. Had a state championship in 10U. Some of those kids on that middle school team won that state championship. Here's an 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike number 3. That'll be out 1. Batter couldn't get the bunt down. Ended up striking out, and that's what you want in that situation. Unable to advance the runner. Call, strike 1. A 1 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Little bit outside. Had to just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner down at first. 1 away. Wilcox leading it 1-0. Foul ball. Ball outside, 2-2. Ground ball. Past second into center field. Throw to third. Runner's out. Nice relay there. The ball was hit out into right center field. Bill Watson hit Steffi Gano. Gano over to third and cut the runner down. So we'll have 2 down with the runner on first. Wilcox coaches questioning the call. Might have asked for help. Mr. Blue says, I don't need no help. Two down. New runner at first. Call strike. 0-1. Foul ball, 0-2. Another foul ball back over the concession stand. Ground ball to third. Sammy up with it over to first in time. Got to end the inning. Wilcox threatened, but didn't come up with anything, but they still lead it 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the 5th.
In the first round of playoffs, 22-6.
All right, we back here for the bottom of the fifth. Reagan Newsom's going to lead it off for the Lady Dogs. Just got a final from Rockmore Stadium. Middle school Bulldogs knock off Turner County today in the first round of the middle school playoffs, 22-6. Nice win for Coach Dooner Seeley and all his staff. Call strike. And like I say, I do believe that's the first playoff win in Bulldog football history. Now, I may be wrong. These folks that's kept up with some stuff on that a little better maybe than so than I have. John White, Coach John White, he might could correct me on that, but there's a swing and a miss strike too. But I think that is the first win ever is in a playoff game. Was some question as to whether or not today's game might have been the first ever home playoff game. 0-2 to Reagan Newsom. Ground ball foul off the umpire.
That hit his shoulder, I think.
That's Mr. Keith Wilkerson. I coached against him a few times in travel ball. He's got a little travel ball team called Southern Impact out of Lake Park, Georgia. Give his team a shout out down there. He's doing a fine job behind the plate this afternoon. Line drive, base hit out into left field on a 1-2 or a 0-2 pitch by Reagan Newsom, and she'll get the bottom of the fifth started with a bang. And now Jenna Shaw will make her way to the plate. As mentioned last inning, this get that leadoff runner on in an inning, and the percentages are higher to come around and score. Coach Rob Brunell barking out some signs over there at third. Coach Claire Nash making sure the runner knows what's going on over at first. Pitch to Jenna. She squares the bunt. Gets it down back to the pitcher. Going to go to first. And she does her job. Sacrifice bunt. So Jenna gets the bunt down. Gets the runner over to second. Now to bring up Braylon Burkhalter. Coach Steele talking with his runner. Wants to make sure everybody knows what's going on. Braylon stands in. She's ready to go. First pitch to her. Up high. She takes it for ball 1. 1-0. She was ready to swing. Held up on the high pitch. One-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Another high pitch. Should have laid off. 1-1. Big hole over there. That 5-6 hole is pretty wide. There's a fly ball out in the right. Pretty well hit. Right fielder's going to make the catch. Newsom tags, and she'll go over to third. So Burkhalter gave it a ride out there, but maybe 10 steps in front of the fence. Right fielder hauled it in. So we'll have runner at third now with 2 outs for leadoff batter Stephanie Gano. Coach Brunell, nope. Wilcox coach going to call timeout. Long conference on the mound. The umpire going to go out and break it up.
Is there an actual length for that before he starts walking out there?
And it's pretty much a judgment call on the umpire, I believe. Another 2-out opportunity here for the Lady Dogs. Trying to score. Need that running down at third to tie this thing up. First pitch to Steffi. Call, strike right down the middle. Errol Watson waiting on deck.
You swatting some more gnats?
Swatting some more gnats. They're terrible out here. Ball outside, 1-1. Wilcox fans not real sure about that call, but it was in the other batter's box. We got a good view of that back here behind the plate. One and one. Pitch pop back foul over the concession building. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Lady Dogs. 7 outs to go here in the ball game. They need to get some runs, get some offense on the board. 1-2 pitch. Pop. Foul. A lot of Bulldog football players and baseball players and so forth out along the right field fence, sitting in the back of the pickup trucks. Supporting the Lady Dogs this afternoon. 1-2 pitch, here it is. Swung on, foul over the fence, over the third base dugout and out of play.
If only that would have been a little bit more to the right inside the third base line.
Yeah. But we wouldn't want them to caught it, though. It was a little bit too high to stay fair. Another 1-2 pitch to Steffi Gano. Here it is. Down low. Ball 2. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. To Gano. Errol Watson on deck. Another foul. Back. That ain't close to Jeremy's car, though. That's a good ways away.
It just went in the
Went in the drain ditch.
Yeah, it went in the drain ditch over there, yeah.
Little boy got it out. So Steffi has battled here in this at bat. Hopefully she can win it. The more pitches you see, higher your chances starting to get. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded back to the pitcher. Over to first in time. And that'll end the bottom of the 5th. Lady Dogs fail to score. Wilcox is going to lead it 1-0. And I'm going to sign out here, Jeremy, and I'm going to let Clint Brown take you the rest of the way.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
All right, we welcome you back here to V.L. Moore Field, where after 5 innings, Lady Dogs trail 0-1. Aniston Gano on the mound. First pitch is a called strike. Fouled away, 0-2. Another foul ball. We'll do it again, 0-2 count. Aniston's pitched a good game today. Gave up one in the first and nothing since. Gonna be a swing and strike 3. He's 1 down, top of the 6th. Wilcox catcher coming to the plate.
So that last one had 3 strikes with no balls, right?
That's correct.
Actually, there was a foul, but
yeah, 2 foul balls. So yeah, it was three strikes, no balls. Pitch is lined to right field. Shaw gets it, comes up firing to first, but not in time. So the Lady Patriots will have a base runner here with 1 out. And they're going to run in a courtesy for the catcher.
he must have been over at football. Mr. Vagales.
Yeah, Mr. Pete Vagales coming to join us after the.
He's usually at the gate out there, and when I come in, he wasn't out there, and I didn't think about him being over there at football.
Yeah, he probably was, where the middle school boys advanced in the playoffs 22-6 win over Turner. Pitch on the way and a called strike. And a wild pitch will go to the screen. Runner will advance to second. A 1-1 count. All right, and they're going to intentionally walk the batter. Put her at first. So we got runners on first and second, 1 out. And that was the pitcher for Wilcox, and she's been good at the plate today thus far. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count. Gonna be a chopper up the middle and gonna be an error on the second baseman. Throw to home. Not in time. Run will score. Batter will make it to second. And we got a runner on third. So runner on second and third, 1 down, 2-0 Wilcox. So tough play there by the second baseman, but had she been able to hold on to it, probably could have stepped on 2 and threw back to 1 and had a double play and got us out of it, but nevertheless, Lady Patriots score. And they're going to turn the lights on, and the umpires are going to.
I wondered what that flash was. I saw that, and I'm like, what?
I think the coach over there may have been arguing some interference on a runner or something. I don't know what they're arguing about, but maybe thinking that the girl at third should get to come home on the interference, but no call. And that would have been a tough play by Reagan over there at second. She had to go a long way to make that one, but we know she's capable of it. So we'll have a base hit. It's going to score another run. Runner advances third. That's going to be a wild throw from the left fielder. And everybody's safe. 3-0 Wilcox with runners at second and third. I'd like to win this ball game, but this game probably means much more to Wilcox than it does to us. As long as we can take care of business next week, still be #1 in the region. But Wilcox would love to get a quality win over a team like us to boost them in the power rankings.
Yeah, right now they're at like number 14 or.
Right, there's a little bloop hit that's going to drop. That'll score another run. So Wilcox putting it on here in the 6th inning.
I believe Lakeland is at 7 and Wilcox is somewhere up in the double digits somewhere.
Right, and by us winning the region, we'll automatically be in the top 5, about there, probably at least 5th or 6th at worst, as long as we can win the region. As all the region winners automatically fall 1 through 8, but some of those regions are held by private schools. And they play in a different playoff bracket than we do. Single A being the only classification that splits public and private. But we still want to win it. I defeated Wilcox earlier this year up there. I believe it's 3-1, wasn't it, Jeremy?
3-2.
3-2 game, so close one. And we're going to have a forced play at third, get the lead runner. Smart play there by Sammy Siska. And that little dribbler out to third base be the second out. Bottom of the lineup for the Patriots. Next one up be that quick leadoff batter they got that likes to bunt, as batter drives that one foul into left field. 0-1 the count. Gonna be another foul ball, 0-2. And the ball a little high, gets away from Cassidy. Runners will advance. So we got a 1-2 count. Runners at second and third, 2 outs.
Right now, Lanier is number 7 and Wilcox is number 13 in the state rankings.
Well, so they'd love to get a win today. As a ground ball to shortstop, playable for Gano. She gets it, throws to first in time. So after 5.5, Lady Dawgs trail by 4.
Oh, and there's a good drive. There's a good drive. Is it going to drop?
It's down.
It's down in the sphere.
All right, we welcome you back. Bottom of the 6th, Lady Dogs trail by 4. L. Watson at the plate. See if we can get something going here late and come back and tie this thing up or win it. L with a foul ball out of play.
You going to stand up for a while?
Yeah, I got to stand up, man. I'm sitting in there in that chair behind all that pole and banner and all that stuff. I just can't see good.
They replaced that this year. It was actually about 6 inches taller, that banner.
Right. Ball low and inside. 1-1 count.
I'm going to see next year if I can get me a little platform in here a couple feet higher up in the air. We can get on top of it, and then we can see over the top of that banner and everything.
There you go. Ball inside. This Wilcox pitcher has been very efficient today. I hope she's getting tired.
That'd be good for us.
And L lays down a bunt down the first base line, and first baseman throws over to the second baseman covering in time, just barely, and gets L with 1 out here. Aniston Gano at the plate, and we know what she can do. Had a base hit her first at bat, and a pop fly the second time. And called strike over the outside corner. Oh, an off-speed pitch inside, swing and a miss. Be 0-2 on Gano. Ball outside. Lines it right back at the pitcher. Hit her in the thigh. Couldn't make the play, and she'll reach. I ain't gonna call that an error on the pitcher. I'm gonna call that a base hit. So Gano in at first. Looks like we're gonna have a courtesy runner for her, Daisy Jones. And Wilcox coach gonna come out and check on his pitcher. I'm sure that shook her up a little bit.
I could hear that hit her leg all the way back here, and I'm wearing headphones.
Man, it did. That was a hard hit ball right up the middle.
How far are we from the pitcher's mound from right here?
Probably about
100 foot?
Probably about 60.
Really?
Well, no. Well, the pitching distance is 43, and we're probably about that again, so around 80, 90, somewhere in there. Yep.
And I heard that thing in my head with my headphones on.
Yeah, shot. Good hit there by Gano. So 1 out. Sammy Siska's the batter. They're going to throw back to first, try to get the runner, but they won't get her there. So Sammy with a 1-0 count. Brunel getting the play called in. Thought maybe he was wanting Daisy to steal there, and after looking at him, I think he was a little upset with her. I think he did want her to steal, so maybe she missed a sign.
Is it 2-0?
I'm not real sure. I thought it was 1-1, but I'm not certain. Maybe 2-0. That's a swing and a miss. I believe it's 2-1. We ain't got no signal from the official. Yep, 2-1 count. And Sammy with a shot to the second baseman. Throw to first in time. Daisy will advance to second, and that brings Ramsey James to the plate with 2 outs. So the Lady Dogs down to their last 4 outs here. Got to get something going. And Ramsey will pop that one up in the right field, and the second baseman dropped the ball. Daisy will score from second, and Ramsey will advance to second. So had a fly ball, easy play there for the second baseman, and she just dropped it.
It went right. There was 2 of them there. I don't think they caught it. I think it went right in between the gloves of both of them out there.
Well, it went right in the second baseman's glove and rolled out of it. So we'll take all the help we can get. So that's the second mistake Wilcox has made. We finally scored a run off of it. And we're going to have a substitute runner for Ramsey. I'm not quite sure who that is they're running out there. Number 17. Oh, that's the Newsome cousin. That's Cassidy and
the Newsome
Reagan's cousins. That's Cassidy and Reagan are sisters, and that's their cousin. And I cannot remember her first name. She better be careful. I thought she left second early. Swing and a miss by Cassidy. 0-1 to count. And man, had we not give up them 3 runs, it'll be a tied ball game right here. Drive to right field, and right fielder's under it. Makes the catch. So after 6, Lady Dogs trail 4-1.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. All right, we welcome you back here at the top of the 7th. The Lady Patriots lead it off, and it is their leadoff number 1 batter. Pitch low and inside, ball 1.
The next game is going to be October 1st. I believe that's Tuesday.
Yeah, that is Tuesday against Clinch County over there in Homerville.
In Homerville, yes. And the next day,
swing and a miss there. Going to be a first strike on the batter.
October 2nd at Turner.
Okay, so they play Tuesday and Wednesday, back-to-back days?
Yep.
Okay, y'all.
Unless this schedule's not right, but it probably is.
Swing and a miss, strike two. Well, y'all can't make it up there. I don't know if, Jeremy, you have the game going next week or?
That's the plan, but we'll see. I'll post something probably Monday to be sure
See y'all
on the Facebook page.
Strike, swinging strike three. Tires the batter, one down. Yeah, and I'm sure Keith probably mentioned earlier the middle school Lady Dogs won earlier to advance to the middle school conference championship. Be right here Saturday morning. Not sure of a game time yet, but I'll try to make it to that. I'm going to be here. They'll play the winner of Pulaski and Berrien County, and those two teams play tomorrow. As we got one strike on the batter. It'll be a fly ball to left field. Braylon Burkhardt going to make a running. Oh, thought she was going to make a running catch, but it's foul. So 2 strikes. They'll do it again. Braylon had a long way to go there. She's playing a good bit off the line.
Let's not forget about football, too, Friday night, homecoming.
That's right.
7:30, Rockmore Field.
Yeah, I'll be down there on the chains against Atkinson County.
I'll try to get the camera on you at some point during the game, at least for a couple seconds.
I got you. Us guys on the chain game, we get excited when we get to run out there for a measurement, and I don't think we've had one yet this season. So,
I don't think so.
Anderson delivers the pitch. Going to be a slow ground ball to third. Siska throws over to first in time. It'll be 2 down. High and outside, ball 1. Yeah, the middle school football team won earlier. I don't know when they play again. I would imagine next week, but I'm not certain on that. High fly ball to Jenna Shaw out there in right field, and she makes the play. That'll retire to the side, and we'll go into the bottom of the 7, down 4-1.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
And we welcome you back here in the bottom of the 7th. Lady Dogs trail 4-1. See if we can get some magic going here in the final inning. Tie it up or win it in regulation, be fine with me. Because we got Reagan Newsom at the plate. Had a base hit to left fielder last at bat. Going to be a shot right down the first base line, but just foul. one down the first baseline. That'll be foul as well. 0-2 count. Fly gonna be out of play. Back behind us.
They could have caught that. It wasn't very far from him.
Yeah, that was my little girl running after the ball there. I'm just glad it didn't hit her on the head.
It's a softball. They call it softball. It's soft.
It isn't too soft. There's gonna be a swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. Jenna Shaw, the batter. The Lady Dogs down to their final 2 outs of the ball game. The Wilcox pitcher looked like she just twisted her ankle at the mound.
Yeah, I saw that. It looks like she just did something.
She appears to be okay. Ball 1. It'll be a soft fly ball. Easy catch made by the third baseman. 2 down. That'll bring Braylon Burkcaller to the plate for the Lady Dogs' final hope of the game. Called strike. Braylon Burkcaller with a shot to first base. Maybe put an error on the first baseman, but that was a hard hit ball. She'll reach. Nonetheless, we'll have Steffi Gano at the plate with 2 outs. Wilcox has made a few mistakes, but just not at the best time for us tonight. Steffi fouls that one away out of play. Man, I'd love to get her on and get Elle on and put the bat in Aniston Gano's hand and see what happens.
Sounds like a plan. Let's see if we can do that.
Walk-off grand slam would be nice, wouldn't
it? It would.
Another pitch fouled out of play. 0-2 count. Down to our last strike. Got a freshman at the plate and a freshman on first base. Look forward to seeing these girls play for 3 more years. And Braylon's going to steal second. Throw is not in time. One and 2 count. Swing and a drive into left field, and a nice play by the left fielder will end the game. So the Lady Dogs fall to Wilcox 4-1 here at VL Moore Field.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.